Hawkins here with Chickenhawk Farmstead, and today I'm in the new Quail area. So let me show you what I did, and you can tell me what I did wrong, and we'll see together if this thing's going to hold up or not. I hope it does, but I don't know. Check it out. Alright, we're in a Harbor Freight portable garage right now. Eventually, this is just temporary. Eventually I am going to build something here, but I want to know, am I even going to want to do this before I do that? So, start with, well, I've got this thing, I got 4 of these, strapping this thing down for extra support, plus all the regular pins. I got extra ratchet straps going across there, across the back, and then these extra tarps. These extra tarps are also to keep all the poo from the birds off of the cover. So that way, if I end up using this or repurposing this for something else, it's not going to be covered in quail poop. So, yeah. And then on this back wall, actually, that the one it comes with is okay, but it flops a lot and flaps. So, by putting this one here, actually zip tying it and hooking it with some ratchet straps, it's a lot more sturdy. Anyways, so that's the enclosure. Next, we got our watering system. A little shelf here, bulkhead, water with the little cups. I don't like the cups inside there like that anymore. It's really hard to put this thing together and work with. If something happens and I have to do this again, or if this thing just keeps coming apart, I'm just gonna make my pipe, and it's gonna go along the outside, and then these little nipples on the T will stick through, and then the cup, I'll have to reach my hand in and twist those in. I think that'll be a lot easier, and then we'll just do some twist wires to hold the pipe to the back of the cage. Anyways, I didn't have a coupler for about 1/2 inch, so I improvised with the T and a long tube. Since that's never going to be higher than the top of that tube, the water's always going to stay in there. Alright, like I said, I got ratchet straps running across the top here, one side to the other, same across the back, and that's what we got the cage's wires hanging from. This is actually electric fence wire. I love this stuff. This little stuff here, it's just, I think the brake strength's like 150 or 180 pounds on this stuff. So I mean, it can hold some, it can hold some weight. And then yeah, 17 gauge, 1/4 mile. It's pretty inexpensive, really flexible and easy to work with. So I really like it for that kind of stuff. You know, just binding things together so the cages don't shake too much. Got our feeders. I did lock down the feeder because we're not in the garage anymore. That way, if something tried to get in there, it's going to take a little more effort to pull that away. Because originally it was just locked on with these top 2. And, I mean, that's basically it. We got our same setup as we had in the garage. These cages came off the shelf I had prior. I'm probably going to end up going ahead and take some wire before I go in and locking these in. Because, you know, if something did get up here, all it's going to do is stick its head in here, even a dog. Smell around, and then when those chickens get too close, they're gone. Or chickens, quail get too close, they're gone. So just put a little wire on there to keep that from being opened up. And you know, we got our food bucket here. This thing I did put a concrete block on the bottom, hold that shelf, because this thing, it'll keep the rain off, but when that wind starts kicking, even if this thing's not going to go anywhere, I mean, the walls are flapping and moving. If you had anything sitting against the wall, yeah, you can see there, it's just going to get pushed off. But anyhow, this is what we got working right now. We're actually going to bring the rabbits out here. So I'm going to put more of this. I like doing this because it is going to keep that wall cleaner. If I ever got to have to mess with any of these things, they're not going to be covered in poop and crap. So I'll put another one of those over there. And we're going to put our rabbits right here for now. The tractor is just going to be backed in a bit. So, yeah, we'll have to adjust from there. But, I mean, I got quite a bit of 2 feet on each side for the tractor. I just want to get it out of the garage so I don't drive it every day. And it'll keep the rain off that thing. And if I can only get, you know, half the tractor in here, I'm cool with that. But, there we go. I think it looks pretty good. Size-wise, too, if I do build a structure, I think this is a pretty decent size. I mean, mine will be more of a lean-to. But, you know, as far as width and depth to see how much room I'm going to want, this is, you know, like I said, my egg layers here, grow out cage there. The incubator, or not incubator, brooder will stay in the garage. I'm gonna keep doing that in there. It's just a little bucket. I can make that work. But this gets a lot of these animals out here. They got better fresh air. The other thing with this, you have a back and you have a front. I'm elected not to put the front on, and I'm gonna leave it off. Main reason for that's being, if I put it on, I'm afraid it'll get too hot in here. Because I've been in these things in the summertime, and they can get to be little ovens. So I don't want that. But there we go. Check back later and see if I make another video of this with the cages on the ground, all the birds dead, everything broke, and the thing flipped over or something. You never know. Hopefully that didn't come to that, because like I said, these anchors, I mean, these anchors are literally drilled into the ground. Like, I think they're 2 foot long almost, or 18 inches. The big spirally thing on the end, you use your impact and drive them in. And so if anything happens, the tarp might fly off somehow. But all right, like I said, that's it. Talk to you later.